Well, hello guys, how are you today? I haven't been posting for a while, but I was busy. I'm in Salt Lake City. Actually, currently I'm not in Salt Lake City, I am in Vandover. I don't gamble, I don't drink, so for me it doesn't matter. I was actually on business here in a way because I have, they start paying me my social security, but they refuse to pay me thousands of dollars with the back date. The way I understand it's not only me. I'm watching people on the internet talking. Even the judge forces Social Security to pay back money with the back date, and Social Security still refuses to do that. So with me, I haven't taken them to court anything, but I was promised that I'll be paid back to the summer last year, but they didn't say anything. They say no, you're getting for last month and this month, which is horrible because now I don't have enough money to rent an apartment. That's what I was planning to do. So I'm still in the car, but I have social security, which I pay my phone, stuff like this, some food, or a hotel to clean up myself, but it goes away really fast. So I try to do door dashing, but door dashing is horrible in Salt Lake City for a while. And whatever people say door dashing is easy in Salt Lake City, bullshit. It's not. You have to schedule. They don't let you schedule. And another thing which is interesting about DoorDash, there's no way to be parked downtown. For instance, if you do DoorDash, there's a problem with parking. I, for instance, avoid going downtown, Salt Lake City. So what I do, I have South Jordan and West Jordan. Because the middle area of the valley, I never had stuff to do. So I have to wait till 3 o'clock, like 1 minute before 3 o'clock, and try to do schedule. But when I do the schedule, the time I schedule for the specific date tells me, I'm talking about DoorDash app, doesn't tell me you start dashing now by schedule. And there's several times I will schedule, but the DoorDash doesn't allow me to start. So, and here is the deal with the South Jordan and West Jordan. There is a lot of new places and houses which are in the West, and a lot of them are connected to computer business. So there is a lot of people who do IT. There is IT center, large IT center, and the problem is when you have a lots of if you have orders, there's a lot of people like from India, from Middle East, that are computer engineers, and so you have unbelievably long trips if you accept them. For instance, you have 15 miles to deliver one delivery. And by some kind of a reason, they always low pay because first, what that DoorDash does is they will give you hourly pay, not by right away. It didn't really get me. So usually, you can ask just for personal orders instead of waiting and driving there and be counted by hour like they do 12.25, but just by order. And then when they do orders, they start giving you this very unpleasant type of deliveries. You have like 10 miles they will offer you. Like, for instance, there's a lot of people from India, for instance, and they said there's an Indian restaurant, and when you see Indian restaurant, and then you see 15 miles on it. And so it means delivery 15 miles is way, way in the west, and then you go back empty, okay? And not just that, if you start refusing, because it's not good for you, you have to kind of do aim $1.50, $2 per mile, but there's no such thing anymore. So what they will do, if you you don't decline, but you simply pass on your whatever they offer you. And if you pass on 2 offers, they shut down your dash for the moment and say, well, we're ending your dashing because you refuse 2 orders, something like this. And that's what it is. And I didn't refuse the order, but I pass up because for me it's not financially good to drive 15 miles and then empty back. And some people don't have any, so you have like, you drive to 15 miles and then you have like $6. Come on, and DoorDash shuts you off because you refuse. So the fact that they want you to take a hit on their behalf but still have delivered stuff, I don't want to do that. Then there's another thing. When you do DoorDash, it's they would shut down your area. For instance, you take delivery from your area and it takes you to somebody else's area, and then the moment you deliver the dash, they will tell you you're out of your area and you cannot do it again. You go empty. So de facto you don't make money. So lately, as I said, DoorDash I didn't like. Then they eliminated this with the out of area, but yet I haven't had any orders when I was, or they're unbelievably horrible. So they're not. I don't want to take them and take financial hit. I don't want to do, in a way, contribute my money to somebody. Okay. And this is what it is. As I said, I'm getting my Social Security already, which is good. It's going to help in the future, but they didn't pay thousands of dollars back. And did they promise? And the other thing is, as I said, the DoorDash is no longer, you can actually make money, looks like, because I know a specific guy. He told me that he has a cousin that do DoorDashing in Provo, and he made like $35. So come on, $35 is not. You have to make at least 120, 130. I need to make enough money for daily to pay for a hotel, and then when I get my apartment, whatever happened there through the courts and financial, they'll give me the money. Then I will do the rent for months and a year maybe or so. But this is what happens here. Because they didn't pay money back, I'm talking about Social Security, they kind of cut me off. And as I said, it's good to have as help, Social Security. Plus I paid in it for 40 years. So it's my money in a way. It's not like a entitlement or something. But I needed more money to last summer. It would have been a lot of money that can afford to rent a new apartment for a year or so, and then do great inspection for my car. I have stuff to be painted on the side. So I mean, I would have finished this and it would help me, but they didn't let me do that. And so this is what it is. That's why I'm actually here in Vandover. As I said, I have hotel and restaurant management degree, but I'm not going to be, as I said, I'm almost 63, so for me it's part-time. I cannot make more than $2,000 a month. This way I will lose my Social Security, but if I make a lot of money, who cares? But this is what it is. So I'm planning just to check to work several hotels here because it's close to Salt Lake. It takes like 1 hour and a half to drive, 1 hour 45 minutes, and I still can do my stuff in Salt Lake City, but be here because it's cheaper. And we'll see what's happening because I need to re-register my car from Georgia. I'm still driving with the Georgia license plate, and I have to change my driver's license, even though I don't have to. But I need to change my car because it expires. That's what update is. Thank you, whoever wrote me back. And that's what it is. I updated. I said I have Venmo account now. I'll write it in the description. And this is it pretty much. Thank you and have a good evening.